What it comes to understanding of this problem with the soul and energy, now when we speak about the energy of the soul, we have to work with the energy of the universe. We have to work with the understanding of the work of the universe. In the universe, we interact with what we call energy packs. Now that we have developed and step up with to the next level, is that we understood the interaction of the fields of the universe at the strength of our solar system in a given strength interaction leads to creation of manifestation of the conditions. And in the interaction of that condition with its own environment which created it, leads to manifestation of physicality. If you read book 1, it's very much in line, if you never understood it, how the mass is created and how the weight is created. Why the mass of a person is the same across the solar system, but our weight according to interaction with central gravitational point of the manifestation changes. If you understand that the weight and the mass is the same, but same energy, but the same interactions, but in respect to interface between two different fields of interaction, one is constantly with the universal fields and of the higher strength, and one with inertial matter of it, then you understand you can do the same thing with your what we call energy systems to lead to the creation of different dimensions. This is what, when you go to the book number 1 and read about the weight and the mass, is about. The interaction of the fields of the source with the inertia strength creates the weight in that point, but it doesn't change the what we call field strength of the center. Where is the difference between the mass and the weight? Change the name. The mass is the soul of the man, the strength of the soul of the man. And the weight is the manifestation of the physicality of that soul in respect to its environment. If you understand this, you can survive anywhere in the universe. Your soul, your physicality, the mass of your body stays the same if you're on this planet or on the moon or on the Mars. It's the same. The soul of the man is the mass. Then the interaction of the fields of your soul with the environmental field, the inertia of the position gives you different weight, different manifestation of the strength on the moon or on the earth, as they have different inertial field strength. If man understands this, man become a man of space. Man become a universal dimension. Man becomes to the position that the physicality has no matter. This is the time when you tap into universal energy and you tap into the universal community. Because the man moves up one step higher. It's us who decides the position and the time of the manifestation. Many men in the past have achieved this. Mankind has to understand the next step in the evolution of energy, the next step in evolution of stepping up to universal community. And as I told you, we start teaching this. For you to understand these teachings, you have to understand the fundamental, what we call the principle of creation, manifestation. And in so many ways, we have to understand these little basic fundamental cornerstones of converting physicality to energy, that you can transfer the energy to any physicality, will happen to the man itself. If you have listened to the teachings in the past years, I always tell you, the especially in recent teachings, we emphasize on it that you understand. You started with the matter, molecules. We got more understanding. We called it alloys. When the man understood he can mix the metals together, we made different new molecules. Then in the recent past, we became nano. We tried to separate them. But with the Keshe Foundation technology being 40, 50, 100 years, according to some people who understand, ahead, we managed to separate that atom into what we call a GANs, which is the energy. And then we use these energies to create any matters by presence of inertial strength. If you interact with a higher strength, you lead to creation of new souls. This is the difference in the understanding of the man. If you interacted with lower strength, what we call inertia, you lead to manifestation of the physicality. If you interact the same fields of the higher order interaction, you lead to creation of interaction with a higher level condition of universal dimension. This is where from now on, mankind has to understand the totality of the process. Can I have a screenshot, please? Can I have the screen, please? Rick?
The whiteboard you want, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you want me to share it, or do you want to share?
I have opened up. I couldn't get in. Thanks very much.
Okay, there we are.
You see, this is what a lot of governments will come to understand, where the Keshe Foundation has to start making the difference. In the present science, my thicker one, okay. In the present science, we started with the matter. We came to nano in recent past. Now we come to energy, what we call GANs in the matter state. This energy created in interaction with a different strength field gave us the matter state, the copper and whatever we saw Peter made. Now we went to the lower inertial matter. What you as knowledge seekers understand, we have come to the crossroads of man's development. We go the matter way, or we choose and we go the soul of the universe. Here you created the strength of the matter state and you got copper and zinc. If mankind understand this interaction and create a higher order, we become man of universe. Then in this process, we understand the interaction and in conjunction with the energies of the universe, where and how we will manifest ourselves. The problem with most of mankind and some of the knowledge seekers is they still want to live in this world, but understand about this world. Cannot be done. As we say in English, it's like a chalk and a cheese. You can use this to reach to this, but from this to come, you have to go through this process again. In most of the times. Now, from today, you understand how we take you into the universal community. The way you made systems to confirm production of materials, now Mankind has to understand there is a higher level systems that in instruction will become, instead of matter state, it will become in interaction with the higher order, what we call the universal community. Universal understanding the transformation of higher order energies into confirmation of the existence in a higher level. In some languages, you call it different dimensions. The game of space technology, in the condition of space travel, in understanding of it, has taken a new shape from today. This one still needs fueling. This one needs fueling of the universe. We have achieved as knowledge seekers the point of maturity that now we can see both sides. One road leads us to creation of more matter states. One road leads us to understanding of higher order, that in that order we still can create and manifest ourselves, but in that strength. There is nothing wrong with either side. But in that state, you want to confirm your manifestation, then you have to understand the field strength of the environment. This is how the dimension of the soul of physicality of the man has decided. Again, as I said, it's like before. We got so much involved in physicality that we saw the birth of a child as a manifestation of the totality of physicality. But what does it come with that child? What does it come with that hand? What does it come with the birth of a man's child or a fish? Is the creation, is the creation of new energy which can live in the dimension of universal level. It's very much, those of you who are a cook, is making the sauce. As the French say, the bouillon. The base that now you made it, you want to make it to a soup, or do you want to make it to a dish? Now you have that base. And that's the energy of the soul of the man. Energy within the structure of what we call the energies of the matter state of the higher order, which has no conformation in a physical level. If you understood this, now you understand what the new enhancement technology we put out means. In these enhancement systems, mankind has and will receive a choice. Mankind in this machine, in the presence of his soul, will make a decision. Heal me and get rid of my pains in the dimension of physicality, or I use the system knowing how to interact with it, I become man of universe. Many people, when we go into these machines, will never come back. Once they set the soul to become the traveler of the universe. These systems has a soul which is connected with the soul of the universe. You were waiting for UFOs to get your physicality. I have given you a system which will take your soul to the dimension of the universe. As I told you, I'll open more doors of these enhancement units. is not enhance your physicality, is to enhance your soul, to understand the dimension